Hey everybody, so today I have a story to share with you. We went out into the plaza, into a sacred space, and we did some learning today, some drawing. Curtis Allison from that channel joined us, and we had all sorts of fun. So now we will get into more of the story as we work on this massive coloring page, a rare one of one that I get to enjoy. If you'd like to color with us, you can go to iwcomics.shop as shown in the beginning of the video. You can go here and get your first free impossible coloring pages. They look like this and are kept in a magical box. They'll be shipped into... I'm kidding. You should print them. Download and print them at home for free. You can also go to the library and print them and stuff. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the story. So, the sauce of the story that happened was a grand wizard went out on a journey, a magical journey. A journey of trolling and discovery and learning what wizard magic was around the town around him. And you know what he found? He found himself shaking in his boots as he went, oh, how do I do a business deal with this man? What do I do? And you know what that wizard did? He closed the deal by giving him a link to free coloring pages. This man was a teacher. He was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful man. Still is, because he's still alive and all. But, jokes aside. We left and went, well, that was a marvelous learning experience. And instead of getting it for free, we got it paid for. Because you know what? At the end of the day, knowledge is worth more than anything in the world. You drop a man who's a billionaire on the island, what is he gonna do? Light the paper on fire? If you got no survival skills, kid, you gotta learn. Anyways, victim and survival mentality aside, we went to a church. We found ourselves wandering and landed at a church that was shooting mortar shots into there. Or so I originally thought until I sat there and realized it was actually fireworks. Who would have thought? Fireworks out of everything. Anyways, I sat there in the middle of the crowd. I sat in a chair and went, wow, somebody provided me a chair. And then I refused that chair. I threw it across the yard. Okay, I didn't really throw it across the yard. But you know what? I picked up the chair, I moved it, and I sat down in the soft, cushy, warm grass that was quickly being grass. It was just being grass. There's nothing else I could say here other than the grass assaulted me with bugs and ants, and not really, but I could go that dramatically, but that wouldn't be very truthful. So I sat there and I began to sing. Well, I mean, maybe not so dramatically, but at least I hummed away. As they had a man performing on the stage, singing gospel and random things to program your brain into giving them free money at the entertainment thing. Or at least I think so. I mean, it was a completely different language, so who knows? I mean, I draw and travel, so ha ha ha. Oh boy, isn't it a wonderful journey to be a drawing, traveling wizard. One of these times I might bring my technology with me and record in those said locations. Although that's going to be a totally different experience, so feel free to join that one with me. Anyways, back into the story. As I sat there channeling the noise and the energy and vibrating at such an incredibly high frequency, I realized I'm just a human having a human experience. Or so I thought. And here all this negative voice caught up to me, dragged me down. And in that moment of wondering whether I should stay or leave, a man approached as he was leaving himself. So maybe I felt his energy, who knows. And he said to me, thank you. I know not why he said thank you, but I accepted that thank you. Even though maybe I do know why he said thank you. He could have been watching me for all I know. Who knows? Either way, I realized in that moment that was a blessing. And I said, thank you for saying thank you to me and giving me the power and the courage to keep going on. I said that in a subtle layer of my, you're welcome. Maybe. Anyways, and right afterwards, I got assaulted by 3 witches who came out of nowhere. I sat there being an inner child and trolling my life into existence and having fun. And there, 3 witches came out of nowhere, assaulted me, grabbed my chairs, beat me with them. Okay, maybe not necessarily beat me with them. I mean, that would be really assaulting. But they asked for the chairs. How dare they ask for 3 chairs surrounding me that was taking up my space and I wasn't using? How dare they? And then they grabbed those chairs, and you know what they did? They sat right next to me. And they circled me with the chairs, and you know what I did? I pulled out one of these things, these fractal drawings from Curtis Allison. I mean, just look at that. Look at that beautifulness. So many optical illusions and fonts I have in this. Anyways, I grabbed this, I pulled out my drumming pin and went, and you know what they did? They picked up the chairs and left as fast as they showed up. They couldn't handle it, I guess. Oh well. More space for me to expand. I sat there cross-legged in the grass and went, well, what's next? So I sat there and kept drawing and enjoying my life. And, well, I mean, that's kind of the story in a way. As sad as it is, the most epic part of the story was the witches. And then, when said event was over, I grabbed my bag and went, wow, I just saw a lady go around collecting coins from people, and I sat here putting on a whole show and performance and got nothing from it other than 3 witches and a nice compliment. And I went, I must be doing something wrong with my life. Maybe I need a donations box in front of me. I sat there puzzled and then went, you know what? It's time for me to go home. So I packed my things, I left, and the noise followed me because I didn't finish processing it all. And, oops, I brought it home with me to process. Oh, being a scribe in these days is so funny. Oh, the noise is just, sometimes it just follows you, you know? Anyways, let me know how your wizardry journey is going on Earth and how your coloring pages that you have gotten from IW Comics Shop. And be sure to send them in. I'm sure you'll find the fun link somewhere around the website. Be sure to explore it for more fun goodies, because all I'm going to tell you that's on there is coloring pages. Beyond that, that's up for you to discover fun things. So much fun to be had. Oh, please enjoy my random brain jokes if you find any. And yeah, whatever. Just enjoy it. I'm not gonna oversell it to you. Oh, I hope you duly enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment what you are experiencing in your daily video game life and how you seek to challenge the daily. And where is my script at? Somebody hand me my script. I need a script for this thing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you. See you in the next one.